Hey boys and girls, this is the introduction video to low budget base Shootout V3. Now you might say, what is that? What is V3? This particular one is meant for a cheap prefab box that anybody can get, 10-inch subwoofer, and various different 10-inch subs tried and evaluated in that box. Now I thought it was going to be a good idea. Notice I said I thought. This is the Audio Legion loaded Javelin. That's a 300 RMS sub. Allegedly that's 3940 hertz tune, 1 cubic foot box, maybe 125. It might be 125. But I've run that a couple days and I'm just not impressed at all. Not so much on the, I know it's a single 10, small wattage single 10. It's not going to have but so much output, but it just, the versatility, the precision, the bass production, I was just underwhelmed. So I had also bought this Rockville loaded. This is a K5, I think it's 4-ohm single 4, just to try and test and let you guys know how it does. Now this claims to be 1 cubic foot 35 hertz, and now the 1 cubic foot I'll buy that, but the 35 hertz, this port opening narrows to 7 inches tall by 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 width, and it's 7 inches deep. That comes out to about 10 inches of port area and about a 50 hertz tune. So that's gonna probably not work, but I'm gonna try it a couple of days and, you know, see what it does. So there's more to come. Hang on. All right, so in the shop, some of you may have seen this Cliff Designs in this box. I built this box a year or two ago. That is a I can't remember if that's a 3-inch. I think that is a 3-inch port, and that's about a 125 cubic foot box. It does really well, but the 3-inch port is holding it back. You can't run that much power in it. So I chose not to use that one. And again, I'm trying to do something that anybody can go, you know, click on the internet, buy the box, put a sub in it, and have it perform. Or at least we're going to evaluate numerous 10-inch subs in that box. So, hang on again. So that box you saw, I built, and you know, a lot of people, most people, can't build a box. I'm not that good at it, but anyway, I thought to myself, I said, I've got I think, let me get out of the sunshine. I think I've got enough scraps. I had 2 sheets. It was actually a 4x8 sheet cut down. So that's a 4x4, 2 pieces of 2x4 sheet. And I measured it out this morning. I think I can make that work. And this is the box that I've come up with. And that's going to have an external port, because to get a 34 hertz tune, which I think is going to be necessary to get reasonable all-around performance, the port length has got to be, I think it was 31 inches. Yeah, right there. 175 by 10.5 by 31. And that's going to have a port area of 1838. Cubic foot is 125. And that's the layout. So the port's going to stick out 3.75. The total outside length is going to be 3375. And I think that'll fit in a lot of different vehicles. But again, you know, this isn't, you can't just go click and buy this. So hang on again. All right, so you think my shop was a mess. My other storage shed is even more of a mess. You can't even squeeze in here. So I'm going to get to the, you know, which subs are going to be in the test. But let's go look at, I did research. I looked at eBay, I looked at Amazon, searched on Google. Where is it? GP. You know, almost every single 10-inch ported sub box is 1 cubic foot, 40 hertz, 39 hertz, whatever. Then you start getting into the more expensive ones. Some of them a lot more expensive. I don't think it's affordable for most people. $200-300 for a single 10 box. So I'm waiting for that to pull up. And while that pulls up, let me get another. So what we're going to look at is the two, if you choose to buy a pre-made 10-inch subwoofer box. In my opinion, to get reasonable performance out of a prefab 10-inch subwoofer box, there's the two best value choices. So the first one is going to be, let me find that right there, right there. This is gpcaraudio.com. Okay, so this is your 159 shipped. This is a single 10 box, double baffled, and that has 1 cubic foot. That's 15 inches of port area, 35 hertz tune. That's going to do relatively okay, 160 bucks. That's kind of, you know, for most people that's kind of pricey, but that's a durable box, and you can put a pretty beefy sub in there. I'd say up to about 1,000 RMS. You know, not claimed 1,000 RMS, but real 1,000 RMS. The other choice is the next level, and now the previous one, the GP Car Audio True Spec, that is MDF, bare, so you're going to have to coat it with something like Kills, inside and out, if you want it to last, because it'll start separating and coming apart with age. The next level is 13 ply birch, and it comes bare for the price of $199. You can get it, let's see, if you choose to have it stained, it's an extra $40, and that's shipped. That's also 1 cubic foot, and that is 34 hertz, which is a good number to get good all-around bass performance. So that, if you're saying, Slick, I want to buy a prefab, I can't build one, I live in an apartment, whatever, I don't know how. Those are the two choices. You can get custom made, it's going to cost more, but those are your two cheapest, decent choices, because I swear to you, I've been through every single thing on Amazon and eBay, and they either lie to you, or it's too much money, or it's just not going to sound good, you know, because I don't care what you do. 40 hertz, and, you know, Q-Bomb, this Q-Bomb is going to be a 40 hertz tune, and it's a 4x4. That's, you know, that might work, the port area for that, but 40 hertz, some of them are more than that. Some of them are 50 hertz. You know, unless you want to get into customizing and scrape the coating off, and that says 1.4 cubic feet, but I guarantee you that's gross, that's not net. And this doesn't even say what the port tune is. But again, most of them are 40. So that's what I would suggest. If you can't build it, the True Spec or the next level. So that's that. Now on to, what are we testing? I have the Javelin. I have that Rockville K5. This is the new Incriminator 500 RMS, which really is more like about, I think, 750. These are grossly underrated. So there's a 10-inch Incriminator. In this box is a Redline DD Audio, one of their entry-level. I guess that's going to be the RL SW10, because there's a 10 and a 12 in this box. JBL GT5. That's a low-cost sub. The Bio 10 from CT Sounds is a very low-cost, low-power sub. There is a Defbonce DBSA blah blah blah. It's a 10-inch Defbonce. That Dayton, that is something else. We've got a Comp C kicker. We've got a Alpine W10. We've got a, what is this? I think that's a Mofo, a Power Acoustic Mofo. We've got a Kicker Comp R. We've got an Audio Pipe BDD2. And I think that's it. And you know how I do. Sometimes things pop up that I forgot about. Let's see, is that a 10? What is that? Machete? Huh, look at that. See? Machete MF10S. So, just off the top of my head, it might be 10 subs we're testing, give or take a little bit. But I just haven't decided yet. You know, I got to try that Rockville box. And, you know, I'm up to the ceiling with crap in here. Much less, you know, all that stuff costs money. Do I get a GP box and get Tyler to send me a, I don't know. Or do I just build the one? But see, if I build the one, then it's, yeah, I know it's going to perform good. I know it's going to sound good. But it's not something you can readily click on and buy. And that's the whole idea of this test. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But we'll see as we move forward. I'll try the Rockville box. Maybe I'll be surprised. I hope so. You know, and I'll throw the, I'll try it with the Rockville sub first, and then try it with the Audio Legion sub, and then maybe if both of those show positivity, I'll throw something else in there. If they don't, I don't know. Maybe I got to cough up 160 bucks. And the problem is, all this stuff that I test, I got to sell it. I got to get rid of it. You know, it's money out of my pocket. So, and locally, I haven't, just nobody's buying anything. So, you know, I've got crap stacked up to the ceiling. And I'm running out of money and running out of room. So another 160 bucks on something that's going to take up space and money, I don't know. So anyway, that's low budget base LBB hashtag. LBB Shootout V3 is coming up. I'm working on it. That's it. Have a good day.